Largemouth. Now that's somewhat unusual for where we are. Well, there's our first Alabama bass of the day. Most anglers still call this fish a spotted bass, but it was split from the spotted bass in 2008. I've talked about that before. They're native to the Mobile Basin, but were illegally introduced at some point around 1970, or that's when they were first documented in the Chattahoochee drainage. That's why the Chattahoochee bass and the shoal bass are disappearing. When you introduce non-native species, you just have widespread hybridization between species, between native species and the introduced species. There's just not enough places when they spawn in the spring. There's just not enough places in a river to avoid the current, so they all end up utilizing the same areas to spawn, and so you end up with just lots of fish spawning with other species, and the end result is hybridization, unfortunately. But it could all be avoided if people would just stop moving fish around. It's really sad. You know, part of the fun of catching a new fish, to me anyway, is, you know, driving to a new place, seeing new things, new places, new things. You know, if everything's the same, I mean, what fun is that? I mean, what if there was only, you know, everybody had to eat the same thing, you had to have the same haircut, drive the same car? You know, I mean, that's just doesn't seem all that fun to me. You know, I really enjoy going to different streams, different places, seeing, you know, different landscapes, different animals. Just, you know, if everything's the same, it's just kind of I don't know what the point of that is. Anyway, that's my rant for now on non-native species. Well, there's the first shoal bass of the day. Chunkster. Not much color. The river really isn't all that stained. I'm guessing it's because of, you know, the last week or so it was heavily stained. So this fish just doesn't have a lot of color right now. But that's a shoal bass. And that's our third species, third member of the black bass genus so far. Well, I was wondering if it would happen. I didn't want to jinx it, but this is our fourth species. This is a little Chattahoochee bass. A little Chattahoochee. So that's 4 species. Obviously one is non-native, so that's unfortunate, but we did catch the 4 that do inhabit the Chattahoochee drainage, at least the upper Chattahoochee drainage. In the middle Chattahoochee, you do have actual spotted bass, but up here, you know, we have the Alabama bass.